Man, there we go. Hey, everybody, this is Johnny Beane, live 5:08 p.m., February 23rd, 2018. And who's in here? We got Jay Hannon.
Hi, everybody.
What's up? It says we're live. I think it just takes a few minutes. Steve Anderson.
Present.
What?
Hey, man. Yes. Can you guys see us? I think so. Let us know. It says we got 15 viewers. Yeah, I created the session here, let's call it. I created this like 5 hours ago. Because I had to be somewhere today. I couldn't be here. So I think the what do you call it? The earlier you create the thing, when you hit live, I think it takes it longer to start.
Oh, okay.
I think. Because I don't even see it. Or maybe I'm not playing it. Oh, I'm not playing it. That's why I don't see it. Hey, loud and clear. Ben Combs is in here.
Ben Coombs from Canada.
Ben Coombs. Michael Beatty is in here. Podcast. Yes. Yeah, the podcasts are back. Link is down below. I think the last couple of these things we did, they're in podcast form now, so you guys can download them, listen to them, enjoy them, love them. Mr. PHP. Bruce.
Hey. Bruce Matt. Is that Bruce?
I think it is. Frank C. And real quickly, I want to give a shout out to my friend Amari. Let's see, where are you? Amari Evers Games. He plays games. It's a gaming channel. Anyway, he's a friend of mine. And just want to say, Amari, great talking to you, man. And I'll see you soon. Okay? I'll come up and visit. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Oh, he's great. He's great. We're good friends. Stefano is in here. Danny Alexander is in here. Frank Corcoran. Connor Johnson, 5150. Awesome. Welcome.
Connor Johnson did email me, Johnny, and he had 5150 questions. And I wrote him a page of information, and he was happy to get it.
He had 5,000. How many questions?
No, he had two questions, but the second one required a lot of typing, let's say. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, what I normally do a lot of times is what I did back in the day, I guess, before I did videos on here like 3 days a week or all the time or whatever. I would get a lot of questions, and instead of writing people back, I would make videos.
Oh, right.
So if you look at a lot of the videos I did, some years back, it's me actually saying, hey, so-and-so writes, Johnny, can you, and then I would do whatever it was on the video.
Cool.
Did they get rid of that option or feature on YouTube where you can actually, like, let's just say you post a video. I can go on my YouTube channel and post a direct reply or response to your video. Did they get rid of that?
Yeah. Years ago.
I wonder why.
Years ago, they were called video responses. Yeah, I wish those were still around. Those were they were pretty cool. I think I did a few of those. But if you guys don't remember what that was let's say, once this video like here was done, once it's, a video that you watch, later, what you used to be able to do was you were able to leave like a video response on other people's videos. Like,
right.
Leave, so down in the comments, you would see little videos. And mostly it was like, hey, you stink.
You suck, yeah.
This video sucks. So I think they stopped doing that, but I don't know. I wish they would bring it back. I mean, I thought it was cool, but these days you could just, hashtag whatever and everybody can find everything else. Clayton James Hicks, it says it's Franken-Strat Friday. That's right, Clayton. Yes.
Or in my world, it's 50 Fun 50 Friday. In my world.
Well, we're getting crazy tonight, boys. So I figured I would pop open one of these bad boys.
Oh yeah.
I have to get endorsed by them, you know.
Yeah, the Line Monster endorsement.
Yeah.
Monster. Yeah. Who? I think I heard who runs that, but
Satan.
there's
Supposedly.
mine.
I think
Right
it used to be. I think it used to be owned by Coca-Cola, and then it went out on its own.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I just know that you ever see those videos of these things where they talk about like each of these ones or whatever or scrapes is like a 6. You know, it's like it's the drink of the devil and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Dang.
The devil serves some good stuff.
No, I can't drink that stuff.
Neither can I.
Can't do it. Can't do it. But so what? It sounds like we'll be doing some unboxings here.
Yeah,
that's what it's.
We got one right here.
Look at that. It's got a big VH on the front.
Yeah, isn't my artwork impeccable? Doesn't that look like an official Van Halen logo right there, boys?
Oh, you wrote that? You wrote that?
Yeah, I did, but
but someone mailed that to you. Why would I thought it'd be their writing if someone's mailing that to you?
Should I not have done it, Steve? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Did I ruin 50 Fun 50 Friday?
No, I'm saying if it's from the Van Halen store, I thought maybe Jeff Hausman might have put it on there.
Nah, I wish. But we'll find out if what's inside here. I kind of know a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you go for it, man. You go for it.
Let's wait till 8:30. How about that?
Oh, okay. We'll get some some stats up. Everybody in the chat can, text their friends and let them know there's unboxings happening in about a half an hour.
Well, 14 minutes.
Yeah.
So what? Hey, Michael Smith. Michael, should I open this?
Yes.
I got something in the mail today that's for myself and Michael, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. Should I?
Well, yes. The funny thing is, everybody in the chat right now, the funny thing is right before we went live, Johnny told us that he had something that he probably won't unbox. He might. We'll see what happens. And then 15 minutes in or 10 minutes in, I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to open this.
Well, because Michael's here. Michael's here. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Although, Michael, do you want to... Michael, do you want to see? Do you want to see yours? Maybe not. Maybe I won't show his. I want him to be surprised. Okay, I'll open it. Here's something for myself and Michael. Michael Smith. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. I mean, I still don't have to, but I figure if you wanna wait. Let me see. I'll show you guys mine. Okay.
And then I'll show you mine. But mine might show a little more because of the pants I'm wearing.
Oh, gosh.
And I have 3 unboxings, so you guys go ahead.
Oh, well, then you should go with one of yours first.
No. It's Johnny's show. He's first.
I just saw Michael's. Michael, I just saw yours. I'll show you guys mine. Okay? I'll show you guys mine. Oh. Wow. This is cool. Okay, and what's... Dang. Thanks, Johnny. You saved the day. Little personal note. And then to Johnny. Thanks, mate. Right there. Andy Summers.
Cool.
How old is that magazine?
It's brand new. It's this month's
okay.
Let me see. January 2018. Right there. You guys remember all that stuff I was carrying in my backpack at the NAMM show? It was like 16 of these things.
And he only signed 1 or 2.
Well, he signed 2. He signed 2.
So
and
Johnny, Johnny, on the underneath Andy Summers' photo, it says photography of Venice Beach. Does that mean, does Andy Summers live in that area?
Around there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very cool. Nice.
Michael Smith said you can show his, man.
You want to see yours? Well, I want you to be surprised, but okay. All right. I guess you can't wait. Okay, here's Michael Smith's. Right there.
Oh,
Right there. There it is.
Wow. Cool.
Nice. Awesome. Awesome.
that was nice of him.
Yeah.
So Johnny, was Andy Summers at NAMM for anything? Did he have a guitar that he was that endorsed? Does he have an endorsement?
Well, yeah, he has several. He has several. But no, that's one of the reasons for these is because he couldn't make it, and I basically Michael and I got these magazines for them. Is what
Right.
we did. Because they had asked me to find a magazine. I couldn't find it. Michael Smith found it. I carried them around in my backpack, and then there you go.
Cool.
That wasn't that long. That was pretty quick if you think about it.
What?
To get those signed and get sent to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty quick. Well, I sent them out probably I don't know. Probably right after I got back. You know, because you guys, because of Namthrax, I have like 2 weeks that I don't even remember where I was out of it. You know, to me, NAMM still feels like yesterday. But yeah, Michael Smith. Yeah, basically what happened was I'm friends with some of the Andy Summers people, and we were going to meet up at NAMM. They couldn't make it. And so they had asked me, well, hey, if you can find this certain magazine, grab us a couple copies, And I couldn't find them. Michael Smith happened to be walking through like a back door. He found a whole stack of them. So he gave them to me. I had them in my bag. Michael and I were walking around Sunday. I was like all hunched over, and sent, got them, 16 copies of that magazine, and they sent back a couple, one for me, one for Michael. So,
nice.
So that was the deal.
Cool.
He steals them, you carry them?
Yeah. So yes. There you go. Very cool. Nice.
Awesome.
Probably frame that. So who wants to go? Actually, it looks like we're 8 minutes until Jay wants to open his. So
Well,
Steve
has 3 things. Yeah.
You have 3 things?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, whenever I have a build happening, I start ordering the parts, and once I have the vision, so all of a sudden the parts start rolling in. Just for anybody out there, if you're doing a replica, I use eBay. I get old Kramer Pacer parts to go on a Kramer Pacer body, or like I'm getting a Charvel neck built for me, but it's going to have the EVH profile on the back. So yeah, the tuners, yeah, it's basically the same hardware that the Kramer 5150 would have, but yeah, I'm just tracking down all the parts. So as days roll on, I get stuff rolling in the mail. So yeah.
Well, Steve, Romeo Delight has a question for you. He said, "At Steve,
Yeah.
What is the white Kramer guitar to your left side? It's a Kramer with the white headstock. Is that the 1984?"
Yeah, I'll grab it. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I remember those. The 84.
He also asked about questions about a Kemper, which I'll talk about that in a few.
Yeah,
I can go into detail if he wants me to, but yeah, go ahead, show it.
Yeah, guys. So this is called the Kramer 1984. It actually says it right on the the neck plate. These came out in 2007. And at that time, I don't know exactly how it worked. There was a company called Music Yo. I don't know what exactly that was. But anyway, I did get this off at eBay again, right? But the idea was originally like, if I have a white body and I've got the headstock that's white with the Kramer logo there already, I mean, you're sort of almost halfway there as far as doing a 5150 build, right? It is a very, very skinny block in the back. This is basically all original, this guitar, except of course, I put the screw eye bolts in. That's the only modification I've done to it. These came out in 2007, and just in the back of my head, I was always like, oh wow, I'm gonna eventually take it apart and stripe it like the 5150 Kramer. But then watching this show, all of a sudden I heard about Musicraft and other places, but Musicraft was the winner. And okay, I'm gonna order something build something that's even closer to the 5150 than this would be. All I'll say to anybody out there as far as these guitars go, just for me personally, it seems kind of sharp on the edges, like when you run your hand up and down the neck, not the frets. Like it's actually the wood. So it has to do with like the compound radius of it. And I'd say as far as comparing it to like an EV8 Stripe Series neck on the back profile or a Charvel or a Fender Strat, it's just a little bit thinner than those are. So you guys, I've said it before on the show, for me, like a Fender Strat neck, the back of it feels really great. Or the Charvel EVH Art Series guitars, it's a bit fatter, the profile in the back. But other than that, it sounds great. Like when you play it through an amplifier, I can't remember the name of this Floyd, the pickup in it. It's a humbucker. I think the number 84T comes to mind. Of course, it's Kramer. It's a Gibson pickup. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Gibson pickup. Yeah, the Music Yo stuff was under Gibson.
Yeah. So I just
Steve.
Go ahead.
How does the neck feel compared to your 5150 Musicraft neck?
So the Musicraft neck, Jay, is very much like the Charvel EVH Art Series or a Fender Strat as far as the back profile goes. This feels a bit thinner. And it just when I run my hand up and down the neck.
Did you already say that?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Dude, I swore I was listening to every word you said, man. That's why I had a hard time graduating high school. I didn't know you were comparing it to your 5150 Musicraft neck.
No, I didn't say that. What I was saying was just like as a guitar player, for me, like any guitar I pick up and play, I can close my eyes and I know if it feels right. Is it a Fender Strat? Is it a Charvel? I mean, those I know that, and that's the Musicraft one feels like those do. But I knew when I ordered the profile from Musicraft, like it was going to be something I liked, and that's like the build I'm doing next. It's going to be the same profile as my Musicraft banana headstock one for the 5150 I built, but it's going to be a Charvel headstock, not the banana. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. BHB says Jay just likes it when you say runs his hands up and down.
Oh man, I got no other way to say that.
No, it's the perfect way to describe it. You know, I mean, the guitar is a very sensual instrument.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of people were excited when those guitars came out.
Yeah, and just for the replica people out there, these are actually Schaller tuners on here. And I know for like the Kramer 5150 Eds, it was always the Godo, I don't know how you pronounce it. Godo 90-degree tuners is what they're called. And then you have a choice between regular or like crown heads. And it seems like most of the replica guys get like these crown head tuners from 1983 or earlier. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is the Kramer 1984 from 2007.
Cool. All right, you got 1 minute. Unbox something. Hurry up.
Okay.
Maybe that was it.
Take your time.
No. Here's
Oh,
box number
don't show
one.
your dress.
Oh, sorry. By the way, Johnny, the sign looks really great up there on the microwave.
Oh, yeah.
Toaster oven.
Look at that. Yeah. Thank you again, man.
Yeah.
If you guys missed the last episode, when was that? Tuesday
Yep.
night. Steve Anderson sent me that.
He knocked it out of the park with that thing, man.
And Jay Hannon wants one, so I've already the process has started.
Oh man.
We'll talk about this off camera, but yeah.
Yeah. Here's the bag. What's in this? So we have for all you replica guys, Kramer replicas. This is called like a cannon jack. So this would have been on all the Ed's Kramers back in the 80s, or Kramer Berettas. Even that Music Yo Kramer, the 1984, has the cannon jack, which is different than like having a plate like the EVH Wolfgangs have. It's like a plate. I've heard that those are more sort of durable than these cannon jacks are. But for me, the cannon jack, I've never had a problem myself. But yeah. That's the cannon jack.
Yeah. The cannon jacks, they're good. They're good, but I don't think they last as long. I think they tend to. I think
is that considered a cannon jack? Is that what you're talking about? There's one like that doesn't have a plate around it. It's just a single.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had to replace both of them, one on this guitar and one on the black and green one.
Why is that, Jay? What wears out?
Yeah, it just goes. All of a sudden you'll be like, man, you think it's the patch cord, but no, it's the actual input, the jack.
Huh.
Yeah. They're cool. They're cool, but they you should have ordered two.
Two guitars. Just in case an input goes. You throw the other one away.
Hook up two inputs to that one guitar. Two of those jacks, And once one goes out, just unplug, plug into the other one.
Yep.
So
I had Nesdol put a jack in that and a toggle switch. But anyway, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, sorry. So any of you replica guys out there, if you're looking for a cannon jack, this company, they're called Alien Nation. That's what you'll see.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this looks like some kind of bookmark. And they also sent me an alienxnation.com guitar pick. So that was nice. I didn't order that.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah. So that was box number one. Go ahead, Jay.
Okay. So anybody saw this on the on the old Facebooks today?
I saw it. I did.
From good old Van Halen store. Yeah. All right. Do not cut, tear open. So for packages, he must get phone calls all the time. I cut open the bag and I ripped my shirt.
Yeah, he called me the other night. So I have a story to tell about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. The problem is I'm super weak and it's hard to.
Oh, and yeah. By the way, we have no clue where Nesdol is. So I'll let you guys know. Somebody asked where Dave was. No idea.
That seems strange.
He did tell us he wasn't going to be here though, so it's not like he's
okay. Yeah.
MIA or anything. Let's see if there's a love note in here or anything. No love note. I was hoping after I talked to him, he would have. Let's see here. So I'll just pull out one thing at a time.
I've known him 25 years. I don't get a love note.
All right. So the first thing, got Got one of these bad boys. You know, considering I live in South Carolina, it's about to be summertime. You know, I need a winter hat. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and pop this bad boy on.
Up here in Canada, that's known as a toque.
There we go, Got my toque.
Nice.
See, when I played hockey, it was just that's the things on the bottom of your skates that held the blade was the toque. That was one of the companies, I guess, that made them.
Yeah. That's the reverse. It's like the reverse of the stealth shirt that I sent Johnny one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Because the stealth shirt is gray with black stripes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for anybody wear the 5150 shirt last week.
Oh yeah.
I bought a medium because I started out with an XL because the Franken-Strat shirt or the Franken-Strat shirt, I got a large and it was a blanket. So I exchanged that one for a large. And it's still big. And I talked to Jeff. I'm like, man, your shirts are all different sizes.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, I got a medium. So we'll see how this is. You know, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm, you know, an average, you know, whatever. So I should not be wearing it and see next show I'll wear it and see how it fits. And then I'll save this for last. I don't know what the heck is in. It's like a separate little baggie. But I also had to replace these.
Oh, right.
My wife's striped pants, because I don't know if you guys saw it the last time.
Oh, I was off air.
It was off air. That's right. My wife's friend put her pants on. They were having a few grandpa's old cough medicines, and she ripped them.
Oh no. I didn't realize that. I saw her.
Yeah, the seam was all stretched out. So I'm wearing them right now. He was like, "You got to wear the pants on the show," and knowing that they were already stretched out to high hell, I was able to get them on.
Thank God those weren't classless chaps.
Well, we talked about the moose knuckle a few weeks ago, and talk about a moose knuckle right now, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then here's the final little pack here. What did Jeannie get? Yeah. There's nothing in it. It's a pin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. I was gonna say they're air guitar picks, but no, you got. Oh, that's cool,
dude. Hold on a second. Where the heck is the? Okay. See what we got here. It is a son of a. I don't want to break your pin, Jeannie. There we go. I think it's supposed to.
Oh, hey, Jeannie. She's here.
Is she? Oh, wow. There you go.
Cool.
Pretty neat.
Look
She
at that.
can put it on her jean jacket.
Oh, it's got like LED lights.
Yep.
Oh, that's
pretty neat.
Wow. Thumbnail.
There it is.
I see your thumbnail.
Wait, let me get this in focus instead of my stupid face.
Your beanie looks.
You got to cover your face, and that picks you up. Whatever. We already got it.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's real small, but it's cool.
Wow.
So, yeah. That's my stuff.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Nice to see that the alien is a nice green color tonight.
Sinner wants me to put the scarf back on and do the dance with those pants on. Oh, the dance from the video.
Hey, wait a minute. Dave Nesdall's not in the house. You can't dance.
I gotta have a few Sammy's Beach Bar rums before I can do that dance again.
Yeah. I'm not there yet either. I'm on the Heineken.
Dang.
All right, so that's my goodies.
Okay, guys. So I have a box and I have an envelope. What do you want me to open, Jay?
Do you know what's in both of them?
I would say yes.
Okay, so if you were going to give me those gifts on my birthday,
Yeah.
which one would you have me open first?
You'd be opening the box.
Okay, open the box.
All right.
I'll have the box. Give me the box.
Here it is. I'm covering my address. No problem. Similar to the last box. Put it in here. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I'm trying to catch up on the chat.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, whoever asked about the Kramer 1984 guitar. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
That was Romeo Delight.
Those are cool guitars. I played one time. I played a black one.
What did you think, Johnny?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was all right.
So what's the difference between okay and great for you? Was it the feel? Was it the sound?
Well, I didn't plug it in. I just picked it up and played it acoustically.
Okay.
It just maybe I was just used to my guitar, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Because I've got a guitar that looks very similar to one of those.
We got something in newspaper. Yeah, this usually happens when I order these. So here it is, guys. This is the Crown Head Gatto 90-degree tuners. So when they say the 90-degree thing, it's actually like where this hole is right here. Sometimes they'll say 45-degree, and then the hole will be lower, so it's more sort of angled when you put them on your headstock. But this is 90 degrees, so they're flat. Yeah.
Oh, I never knew what that meant. Okay, so these are the same. These are 90 degree. Okay, I never knew what that meant.
Yeah. So some of them are 45-degree and some of them are 90. But the key is, for all you replica guys, this is the crown head. You see, it looks like a crown. The shape. Yeah, so that's a replica issue for you want to get the crown head. So this is the Gatto 90-degree crown head tuners. Usually I'd say about 1983 or earlier. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. So you got
Blackie DH says, "Is it Christmas in here or something?" It's Christmas in Canada, obviously.
It seems like it's some sort of holiday, some sort of Christmas, because we each opened, you know, packages.
Well, I'm in the middle of building something, so that's what this is all for. Yeah. There's 6, and then I don't know if you guys can make this out, but they also sort of on this styrofoam, they put the little screws for the screws that'll attach the tuner to the actual headstock. Yeah.
Nice. So are those brand new?
No, they are vintage off of a 1983 Kramer Pacer.
Oh, so those are originals?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like
no.
What do you call it? Like
reissued?
Reissues, yeah.
No. I always search for stuff that's off of the vintage guitars, because there's always people parting out old guitars. Yeah. So yeah, everything from like the string retainers. Big thing for replica guys with the Kramers back then was it's sort of circular on the ends and on the top, like it's all circular around. But a lot of Floyd Roses, I don't know since what year, they're sort of flat on the top. But back in the day, like 1983 and earlier, let's say, it's sort of more rounded on the top. That's just a replica thing, because guys are always, well, look at mine. Mine's better than yours because it's a rounded string retainer. It's no big deal, but you know, if you're going to be accurate, and I'm going to be accurate, so that's the stuff I'm sort of up on knowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'll move on to the envelope. This is from a company called Axe Stream. This is called AxeStreamCreations.com from Sanborn, New York. I'm going in.
Looks like a huge letter.
Yeah, big message here. Congratulations on your new decal.
Decal? What?
Yeah.
What's a decal?
Yeah. So, hey, that's from a guy in New York. Okay, stickers. Fine, I'll say it. So what I'm doing, guys, is I don't know if this is illegal or not. I don't even care. So like Steve Anderson, my initials, my initials are SA, right? So I was thinking, like when I do I'm getting the body from Music Craft, so I want to have something like personalized. I'm painting the body green, straight up military green, and I'm gonna do like put my initials on the bottom corner, like a holographic sticker,
like the N4 kind of thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be my initials, like SA, right? So I actually, this is a Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't know if you can make this out or not. The SRV. So I'm going to use the S, and I'm going to take the V. I'll turn the V upside down to make it look sort of like an A. So that's what it's going to look like, the SA.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I hope I don't get in trouble for that.
Oh, no. No. Get in trouble.
No. There's guys out there that are sensitive about the Stevie Ray Vaughan thing, so I don't want to disrupt anybody.
Well, just don't tell anybody. Oops.
Well,
Yeah, right.
Too late.
Yeah. It's funny. I bought a before Eddie was selling these things.
Yeah.
I bought 5150, as you say, decals, and I could have swore they were from that same company, and they're not even close to the real deal Holyfield.
Sorry, do you know the name of the company, Jay?
Yeah, I think that's the Axe Creations or whatever. I remember when the logo on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I have their like. Did they send a business card with it as well?
Yeah, Axe Stream Creations, right here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So the other one,
the
other one, Jay, and for everybody in the chat, doing replicas. If you're saying to yourself, "Oh, I don't want to get the evhgear 5150 sticker and stars," because you want to get it sort of blank, put it on, and then trace like a Sharpie marker, black outline like Eddie did. So that was my idea. So this company, I'm being honest, right? I'm not being negative on them or anything, whatever, but it's called KNE Guitars. And I emailed the guy and I said, I don't want like small prisms like the Kramer 1984 has, like Johnny has one. The prisms are supposed to be bigger, like the evhgear 5150 stickers are a bigger prism, but K&E, they sent me the smaller prisms. So I caved. I said, okay, forget about that. And I'll put the evhgear ones on because Jeff Hausman sent me like 4 sets of them. So yeah, so I caved and I used the evhgear ones.
Well, Michael Smith wants me to hold these up again. So
yeah,
just to kind of compare the difference. Obviously, the top are the official evhgear ones.
Yep.
And I don't know if you could tell from this angle, but the bottom ones, the ones I believe from Axe Creations, they have the outline in black, but it's almost like a shadow. If anybody remembers, like the 1994 San Francisco 49ers jerseys, where they had like the angled shadow behind the number type of thing. That's kind of what they are with the black. See it? Yeah, but they're
because you know what? They probably don't even realize how it was actually done, right? It was like they were red prism stickers, and then Eddie used a Sharpie and a ruler and did an outline on the decal sticker, whatever you want to call it.
See, hold on, I'm peeling it back.
Yeah, have a look.
A little more accuracy, or
yeah, they're totally wrong. Yeah, those are totally small prisms. That's like the 1984. That's what the 1984 stickers look like that, but not on the Kramer 5150. Yeah, they're bigger prisms. And a guy on Facebook the other day, it was about 2 weeks ago, and
he told you that the EVH ones are the wrong ones.
Yeah, did you see that?
I seen it. I seen it.
Oh, okay. And what are you talking about? Like, anyway, I didn't go there. Whatever. you want to put the small prisms on your 5150 build, go ahead. I'm not going to get in an argument. I said my my sentence and that's it. I'm not going to take it further than that, right? Yeah.
I wish you could see the chat right now.
What do they say?
Caleb wants to know how you say freckles.
Freckles.
Okay.
Pickles or pickles?
He was hoping you said like 3 cows or something.
Pickles with freckles.
Am I supposed to say no? Oh, I know what it is, I think. Am I supposed to say decal or am I supposed to say decal?
We
Which
call
is
it
it?
decal.
Okay. Yeah, because up here it's decal.
Well, you call what's the whammy bar thing called?
The whammy bar tremolo arm.
Oh, see, you say tremolo. I've heard you say tremolo before.
Oh. I apologize to all you people down south. I don't mean to upset anybody.
All you American hosers.
Yeah, right.
Man, I still have my 5150 decals, and I got to put them on something, you know?
Yeah. What about the back window of your car or something, like the bottom right corner or something?
Yeah. Although I kind of lost them.
Oh,
I'm not sure what they're either in a box there or they're in a box here. I'm not sure which.
my story about Jeff Hausman. I talked to him for like an hour and a half the other night, right? And he was asking me, because I'm in Canada, that a lot of orders, like for Christmas, he has like he'll write on his website like the first week of Christmas. He'll say, "Okay, if you order this week, we'll still get you to them before Christmas, like for a Christmas present, right?" But there was a bunch of people in Canada that placed an order the first week of December, but their stuff didn't come till like the middle of January. So it's like sometimes, like with the world of Amazon.com and people ordering online, like so many boxes now are coming through the border or going across states and everything, whether it's Federal Express or UPS. So just anybody out there, like Ben Coombs and guys, you know, me in Canada, if you're ordering from Van Halen store, I said to Jeff, you know, you better like write something down as far as like 6 to 8 weeks for people outside of the United States. But people in the States, yeah, 2 weeks are going to get it, right? But to come across the border and all the hassles and everything, all of a sudden,
it's just so backed up. You're saying with
Well,
everything else.
Yeah. Like he told me that some people didn't get their things they ordered before Christmas for Christmas presents. They didn't come till like the middle of January, and that's just in Canada, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because of customs. That's because of customs, right? And I don't know where you are. I don't know, but I know other countries, they actually open up all your stuff. There's other countries where they actually open people's mail.
Yeah, you know,
and
no,
they actually look at it and stuff.
No, they don't do that here. No.
Look at this. I never noticed this though. I've got an Amazon box here, right? And apparently, once you're done with it, it's a pirate hat. You guys ever seen that?
No.
Look what it says.
What?
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
So much fun.
Place the box on a pirate. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm blurry. There we go.
So just
there you go.
Sorry, I'll get into some of the money with this. These crown head tuners, anybody out there, if you get the regular ones, they're about like $80 or $90 US. But to get the crown heads, these are like $150 US to get. So if you're just looking for a ballpark, yeah, it's like a $60 to $70 difference, just because they're the crown heads, right? Because they're sort of rare to get. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Real quickly, Jim Nicholas writes. He says, "Hey guys, I'm a long-time maple fretboard guy. Any thoughts on ebony versus rosewood? What do you prefer? Poof."
You guys will have to answer that because like 95% of my guitars are all maple because I'm a maple guy. So, Yeah. You guys
Maple
would-
syrup? Maple syrup?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Myself, I like ebony. Is that an answer? If you say you like it, is that?
What would be the difference in your opinion between ebony and rosewood?
I think ebony. I think it feels softer. If that.
But
makes
isn't
any
rosewood
sense.
technically softer?
Uh,
Is rosewood a softer wood than ebony? I don't know. I thought I heard that, but I could be wrong. Somebody in the chat might know. Steve is gone. He's watching the Blackhawks game.
I had to refuel.
Oh man.
I think I don't know if it's just because of the color. You know, ebony and rosewood are closer, but I feel like they're more identical. But when you're playing maple, it feels different than
Yeah, it does.
those two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say to everybody, just for me, the maple, it feels like I'm really have my fingertips on wood, whereas for me, the rosewood and the ebony or any dark woods, it feels like there's more. It feels more like a lacquer that's on there. Whereas if it's a maple neck, I just feel like I'm digging my fingers more onto actual wood for some reason. That's just the feeling that I have when I play them. So I just choose the maple because of that. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I think it depends on the neck too, because
Yeah.
you know not every neck has to have lacquer on it.
Yeah.
What I meant by ebony feeling softer, I meant like more slick. I meant like the fretboard itself. I used to have what did I have? I think I had a rosewood neck with an ebony fretboard. I think it was a Warmouth. I wish I still had that neck. I sold it, you know, years ago, but that was a great neck. Michael, am I supposed to read this? Michael Smith just sent me a text.
I'll be honest with you. After replacing this guitar with the maple fretboard neck, at first, like the first 2 days, I wasn't really sure if I liked it. And I think it was a visual thing at first. Like,
yeah,
it was almost like looking at something completely different than what I'm used to. Like almost like my eyes couldn't adjust. You know, I couldn't really tell where I was just because of the completely different. It was strange, man. I'm like, man, I don't know if I like maple because I've really never had a maple neck before on a guitar.
That was a big risk you took. And I'm proud of you, Jay, that you did that.
Well, I mean, I could have always put it back on. I could always put the other one back on and had it refretted or whatever. But after messing around with it, and the more and more I play it, I love it. It feels great. And like you said, it almost feels like you can dig in a little more just because I don't know if it's the wood or if it's whatever it is, but it feels like you can really, you know, but Johnny's right about the ebony. Like on the USA one, that neck is so fast. You can just, you know, fly up and down at like no problem. So
the ebony is slick, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fretboard itself, yeah,
slick, but not like
not
you know,
like
when they lacquer the back of a neck or something.
Not like lacquer slick. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't even like I don't like lacquer on the stuff because what happens a lot of times, well, if a neck is too lacquered, your hand gets stuck. You know, it gets like stuck on it. But yeah, and also Michael, I read your text, and I guess I'll respond.
But it seems like the more and more people I talk to, and even in the chats and stuff, and just guitar players in general, it seems like the majority of them prefer the unfinished backs of the necks or the oil, whatever it is, the whatever the oil is, not the lacquer. But that seems to be on most of your guitars still. They put the lacquer. That's why I'm pumped about, the Universe guitars. Those things are, they're not lacquered in the back. But you're right. Once you start playing a little bit, man, it just gets all sticky and tacky on the back there. Man, fun to me right now through text.
Yeah, sorry guys. If
Thanks, Brian.
Half texted me, and he said that the Kramer Music Yo guitars originally came out in 2002, so that was earlier than what I said, 2007. I guess that's when I first saw it. When I first saw them, it was 2007. Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah.
Okay, Michael, can you see that? Michael, are you watching? Can you see that comment that Showman just left?
I just approved one. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. For some reason, like that one. Let's see. Why would that one have been? What word in there?
I don't know.
That aren't word looks kind of weird. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Michael. Yeah. So for most everybody, you didn't see that comment until Jay approved it. If you're a mod, if you got like the Beatles haircut, and you ride is it a Vespa? Is it? You see these comments, and you have the option to let them go through or to hide them. Okay. Now, Showman, you didn't do anything wrong. For some reason, YouTube picked up one of the words in your comment there and thought it was weird. I don't know which.
Princess Vespa, was that it? From Spaceballs? Was it Princess Vespa or something?
Yeah. So anyway, what? Yeah, if you're brand new, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you dig this stuff, we like to talk about guitars, Van Halen guitars, evhgear, and basically whatever you want.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was going to ask if Romeo Delight is still in here. He wanted me to talk about the Kemper for a few.
Yeah, go for it.
If he's still in here, I'll I don't want to bore anybody else who doesn't want to know about it.
I'm interested. And he can watch it when he watches it.
He can watch it back.
Yeah.
I love it. That's my review. I love it. No, some people think that it's like it doesn't sound like a real amp. They're wrong. Really wrong. I mean, obviously,
why do they say that, Jay? Why do they say that?
Just because it's not. There's no tubes in it, and it's not a real amp and all this stuff. It's funny. Probably about 4 years ago, there was a pretty big heavy metal band that came out with a new album, right? And about a week or so after the new album came out, they showed like the making of, studio footage and stuff. And they showed them using a Kemper for the guitars.
Oh, wow.
And a whole bunch of gearheads blew up, and they were saying, they started a petition to have the album re-recorded, the guitars re-recorded with real tube amps.
Weird.
And a buddy of mine is actually the guy who engineered the album, and I was talking to him about it, and he was like, you can't tell the difference as long as the profiles are good. And what a profile is like you mic an amp and run it through the Kemper, and it basically, I like to say, takes the soul of your amp, and you can store it into your Kemper. Anybody in the chat room or whatever that thinks their ears are phenomenal, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference, whether it was the real amp or the Kemper profile. Now, obviously, if let's just say I take a profile of my 6505, right? My PV 6505, and send it to you. right? And you ran it through a power amp and into a cabinet. It might sound a little different for you because you're using a different cabinet. You're using a different guitar with different pickups.
Oh, yeah.
So there's minor tweaks that you can do inside the profiles. But for the most part, I mean, I've had people send me profiles of tons of amps and they sound unreal. You know, like the 1991 Mesa Boogie, whatchamacallit? I can't think right now. Dual rectifier, which is like a highly sought after amplifier. It sounds amazing, you know? So, you know, yeah, Positive Grid also does that with, you know, it sounds great too. But some people just assume that it's if it's not a real amplifier, it can't sound real, you know? And More Guitar says the Kemper doesn't have the feel of playing in the room with a real tube amp though. You must have, hold on a second. I'm talking about if you run your Kemper through a power amp into a cabinet, it sounds like a real amp. I'm not talking about running it into your, you know, Pro Tools or whatever. So, you know, whatever. I can go on about this all night. And Johnny's not here, so, you know.
So yeah, Moore's guitars there. He's sort of rebutting your statement about whether it sounds like a real amp or not. So he's leaning the other way. Yeah.
Well, I think he's saying that, you know, if you're just running it direct or something into your DAW,
yeah,
it does. Of course, it's not going to feel like an amp is sitting in your room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. People, yeah, exactly. Michael Beatty says Kemper will fool anyone. You're right. I've used this Kemper right here on a couple, you know, not big albums. Well, to me, they're big albums, but I mean, anybody else probably wouldn't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but they can't tell. The band members were like, holy crap, that sounds like that. And I'm like, yes.
So Jay, how did you first find out about the Kemper product?
I was actually thinking about getting an Axe Effects. And then I talked to one of my buddies in the recording industry, and you know, he was like, "What are you, nuts? Get a Kemper." And I was like, "What's a Kemper?"
Oh,
so I did some research. Yeah. Well, More Guitars. Yeah, he said he's gigged with them live. The feel is not the same. All right. I mean, that's if he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. That's his opinion. You know. Yeah. But you know, I don't know if he's. I don't know. Fender Guru runs his Yamaha THR-10 through a cab. I bet it does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
So
shout out to a Fender Guru. He always says positive things to me after our shows in the comments after the videos. Yeah. If you watch a rerun, it'll show underneath the comments. He always says nice things. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Beatty says guys with expensive amps hate Kempers. That's true. Guys with these boutique amps, you know, all you gotta do is profile them, and you basically got it. So, I mean, there are some crummy profiles out there too. You know, you can go on the Rig Exchange or whatever it's called on Kemper's. You know, you can hook the Kemper into your computer, go on Rig Exchange and download. You know, people will profiles right to the website. And you can actually test them as you're sitting there. You know, you can scroll through. And some of them are really crappy. But a small percentage are really, really good. So I think the key is to have somebody that knows how to mic an amp, number one, to get these profiles. So R2, R3 wants to know if you have the chat on. No, he does not.
No, I don't.
Okay,
you guys can ask me anything, and Jay will tell me what it is.
All right. Let's see. Somebody said something about crap. Oh, somebody said they liked you, and I can't find the comment.
I like everybody back. And R2,
can you hear my kid locking,
you know what? R2, R3 Locking Nut gave me my nickname on this show, the Rummeister. That was him.
Yeah.
And I wrote a song.
Michael Smith says,
yeah. I wrote a song called The Rum Meister, and I put it on my channel. And yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Michael Smith says, Jay, you can also tweak the profile if you want to. Yes. And usually, like I was telling you guys before, usually you have to, because the person making the profile, they might be using a different cabinet, a different microphone, because a profile's the microphone and the cabinet along with it. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, when you're getting your guitar, let's just say I have my amplifier sounding great with my Wolfgang, right? Yeah. And it's like, that's the perfect tone that I want. And then you profile it. Like I said before, if you plug in a Fender Strat or a Telecaster or something else, a SG, with that profile, it's not going to sound the same. It sounds a little different because different guitar, different pickups, like I said before. So,
yeah. Huh. Yeah, just anybody out there, like with the Van Halen store. So I had this thing happen to me. Like I placed an order February 3rd for the 5150 overdrive pedal I want for here, and a couple other shirts I ordered. I did get a confirmation number from Van Halen store, and then usually within a week you should get another email that confirming that it's been sent to you, so it's on the way. But I didn't hear anything at all till like the 16th, and I'm sitting here going, wow, it's been a couple weeks, like what's going on? And so Jeff Hausman's a friend of mine, right? So I sent him a message on Facebook, and then he phoned. That's when I talked to him the other night for like an hour and a half, and he said, yeah, sorry man, it's like once a year that'll happen. And he does this search through his program, like orders that have been confirmed, but then they haven't sent anything out yet. So unfortunately that happened to me. So just anybody out there, if you place an order with the Van Halen store, you'll get a confirmation number. Keep the confirmation number, print it or write it down. That's what I did. And then I called him on it. Like, it's been 2 weeks, I haven't heard anything. And he's like, oh my God, yeah, I did a search, and I saw the confirmation was in our system, but it kind of got lost somewhere along the line as far as them actually boxing this stuff up and sending it. So just for anybody out there, if you don't hear anything within like a week or 10 days, something's probably up. So email them or phone them, and Jeff's an awesome guy, and he'll sort you out. So for me, with my screw up, he goes, okay, well, what do you want extra? What do you want me to throw in the box? So I always play the I think it used to be called Fender Extra Light strings. They're like 9 to 42. That's what I've always played on all my guitars, have them. So there's the EVH, have the 9 to 42 or 9 to 46. But so he just threw in a few packs of the 9 to 42 for me. So that was nice of him. Yeah, just for that mess up.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. Sorry, well, I had to tuck the chickens in, you guys. It's
wow.
It's dark here, and I actually had kind of a scare this morning. I don't know if I want to say this on here or not, but
they laid an enormous egg.
No. That'd be awesome.
Well, that's happened before.
That'd be awesome. No, what happened was woke up, looked out the window, and I don't want to say.
Well, you have to. You just said 90% of it. We need the punchline.
Well, there is no punchline to this. Well, let me just say, some sort of animal was out there digging, like maybe like a mole or something.
Oh, wow.
So within the coop, I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Within the coop itself, there was 2 big piles of dirt that weren't there yesterday. They were there this morning. And at first glance, you look out there, and it almost looked like 2 of the chickens had got out and they were expired. That's what it looked. That's what we thought at first.
Oh, wow.
And it was like, oh no. And then I ran out there, and so it was just dirt. You know, it was weird.
From what?
A mole. Moles.
Sure, it wasn't dung.
No, it was crazy.
Poop.
No. It was crazy. It was weird. It was weird. But no, the chickens are okay. Do you have to go out again? You all right? All right. I think I got to take. Yeah, I got to take him out real quick.
All right. We'll handle the business. I guess I'll try to because there are a couple things for Steve. Everyone loves your nickname that I believe R2-3PO. What the R2-R3 gave you?
Yeah. The Rummeister.
Yeah. Let's see. Showman Blue says, so Jay, how do you feel about running the 11 rack through an amp? I've never done that. The only thing I've done with the 11 rack through an amp was using the effects with actually an EVH 5153 50-watt head and mic'd it. That's the only, but I'm only using the effects from the actual 11 rack. But I've never run that thing. Douglas Bador says, hey, Jay, how you doing? Doing good. David Allen Wright is here. Just got home and saw you guys are live. Yeah, man.
David Allen Wright. He's the connection I have through Dave Nesdall for a whale-tail Floyd Rose.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm going to be able to swap on my Kramer 5150 Musicraft build, the 84 Floyd. I'm going to put onto my Bumblebee EVH Art Series Bumblebee guitar, and then the Whaletail one will go on the Musicraft 5150. Yeah, so it's even more accurate.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems like for all the guys that do the Kramer 5150 builds, if you can get the Whaletail Floyd, that like puts you in like the upper echelon of like being accurate, right? Because it's so difficult to get one, right?
Well, eventually I'm going to be getting one of those.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to do the same.
Yeah,
or maybe not. I mean, I'm not that crazy where it has to be everything exact. I mean, I do want to have one relict.
Yeah.
But as far as like, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say as far as like getting a whale tail, you know, I'd be fine with the 84 Floyd personally.
Yeah. Hey Jay,
and then maybe when the time came later on down the road, maybe I'll do it later on. But as far as out of the get go.
Yeah. So Jay, have you ever tried an 84 Floyd Rose before?
No.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, but so you'll be doing putting like the collars that screw like this one that sort of screw in from the top. You'll be getting these because you like the Floyd like higher. That's like the Charvel EVH Art Series one. Like I just screwed it off, right? Like you can't do that with the 84. It's more complicated. And it's lower to the body.
My pants, everybody. Well, look, here's the difference. Look, I noticed this. When you get
thumbnail.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank God those aren't assless chaps.
Actually, why is
those would be cool underneath those? Actually,
no, I was gonna say like without those underneath. Thank God that's not what he was wearing.
Mm-hmm. Hot pants.
Crap, I don't know which bar was which now. I just mixed up my whammy bars for my real Floyd and my EVH Floyd. Crap. I was trying to show like the different angles of them. I think this is the real one. Yeah. Because I feel like the real Floyd, the angle for the tremmy bar, the whammy bar, tremolo bar, is a little higher.
Yeah.
You know,
huh?
I don't know.
Hey, oh wait, somebody just said something. Not BV. Romeo. Good Delight 90, Johnny Beane. Do you notice a tone difference on the Friedman BEOD pedal when it's going through an 18-volt power supply? I have not. I have not noticed. Although What do I use? My board
And that's
is
the
closed up.
that's Johnny. That's one of the pedals you're using for your show coming up, right? The Friedman?
Yeah, yeah. A week from Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I use? I've got the Voodoo. What is it? Is it Voodoo Lab?
Voodoo Labs, yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, I've used that power supply for 10 years now. It sounds good to me. Hey, Craig. Craig Guitar Wannabe is in the house.
Nice.
Wait, Romeo Delight. Did you hear? I was just going on about the Kemper a couple minutes ago. Were you in here for that? Because I'm not doing it again. You're gonna have to go back and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. I'll be using this. This pedal.
Oh, is that thing good?
Mm-hmm. The
Yes.
Friedman BEOD.
Yeah, because I don't know who it was. I saw a thumbnail on YouTube earlier today, actually, and it was a comparison between the 5150 overdrive and that.
Oh, that might have been Philip McKnight.
Yeah.
That might have been one of his videos.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're different.
I didn't watch
pedals. They're different. Yeah, they're not. They're not the same. They both sound very different.
Okay.
Fender Guru YouTube just asked me to take a break.
What?
Huh? You just took a break?
He must have been watching YouTube all day.
Yeah, we can't take breaks on this. Although if I was using OBS, we could. I could put up Jay's intermission sign.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah.
that intermission music. I forget what that is from. And everybody talking about my pants. I don't know if you saw it when I was doing the unboxing earlier. I had to get my wife these pants again because her friend tried hers on and stretched them out.
Was that last Friday?
It was the late night show that we did. Might have been Saturday.
Were we on twice?
Yeah, Saturday we did a special show at like 8 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah.
Saturday
Oh,
night.
so it was a Saturday.
Yeah, we went on for about 2 hours live, and then we did another 2 hours off of air.
No.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
No,
No,
but usually the Steve Anderson videos end up being 4 hours.
well, usually,
It was
Except
4.5.
yeah. You're damn right they do.
We're already, closing in on an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait a minute, Pete, you're not in here, are you? Hey, 802
Pete Thorne?
Blues. Hey, man. Pete gave me a thumbs up.
Yeah, sometimes in the chat, if you like keep typing messages like too many too fast.
Oh,
it'll-
okay.
Yeah, it'll tell you, hey, you're sending too many messages. Slow down. Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
I wonder. That probably doesn't happen if you have a wrench, though, does it?
You want me to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's
Does it
Jeannie?
spam
Is
Right.
Jeannie-
Haha, like 20 times.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't stop me.
Oh, the.
Douglas Bador says, I bet she's happy to hear you say that. I hope she's not watching this. I doubt she is.
What is Jeannie working tonight?
No, she's home. She got home right before I came on, actually. No, Jeannie didn't stretch him out. Her friend did.
Yeah.
You were there, Steve, right? You remember that?
I saw that live in person. Yes, I did.
I didn't know she stretched them out. I saw her putting them on. She put them on like over boxers.
Well, over.
Yeah, and the waistband would just completely just poof.
You're lucky. Hey,
It's
Jay,
stretchy.
So,
Yeah,
So Jay, you were able to like replace those without costing any money?
No.
Oh, okay. You bought a new pair then.
Yeah, I bought a new pair. So
Right.
Jeff, if you're watching, I bought 2 pairs over the past 2 weeks.
Oh, he had a question for me, and I'll ask this to you guys and the people in the chat. Like the 3 new accessories that were at NAMM, we've got the long title of the screw eye bolts and the clasps and all that. And then is there some kind of workbench mat that's a new product? And there was something else. It'll come to me. I can't think of it right now. But he was just asking me in general, like, what do you think the big seller is going to be? And I said, like me, like it's all about the. Everybody's always been asking about the dog clasp, like all the time. What's the size? Like even I still don't know. Like Jay has when you get the stealth or the ivory signature model, you get like the guitar strap and the dog clasp with the guitar. So you're like the only guy that knows like to get a measuring tape and measure the exact thing. But now like we can get them. So I told Jeff, like for me, all my EVH guitars with the leather strap and that, like I'm going to be accurate. I basically have to order 8 sets. So that's what I told him. He's like, oh my God, I got to order more. Like if I'm getting like eight of them, like right away, he's saying, so for my mind, I was like, that's probably going to be the big seller is the screw eyes with the clasps rather than the workbench mat. But then Jeff was telling me that, well, a lot of Fender guys seem to like these, or Replica guys like, they sell a lot of those workbench mats, which I would never buy, but that's just me, right?
Yeah, but the EVH one, it's like super expensive, the workbench.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a workbench?
No.
Like, what do you like those guitars? You tinker with them on your dining room table?
Yeah, or just in my lap. Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I'm not kidding.
Don't use the chisel, man.
On the floor behind me.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Johnny, do you remember the other accessory item that was at NAMM? Not the screw eye bolts and that, or not like the mat. There was something else.
Yeah, the new micro stack.
Yeah. He asked me about that, and I said, yeah, Jeff, I'll be getting one to replace my ivory one, which is right here. Sorry. Yeah, this is the ivory micro, but I'll be getting the black with the gold trim, the new one. So he asked me what's going to be the most popular item, and I said,
he asked me the same thing.
Yeah, probably the class. Yeah, in my mind, but
that's what I told him at the when we were actually standing there at the EVH booth at NAMM, staring into the display case, looking at that stuff. And I told him that the clasps would be a good one. The snap hook guitar strap. Wait, let me see if I can read it.
I'm telling you. Yeah, do it again.
Because the thing's upside down, and an iPhone, if you take a picture upside down, you try to look at the way it keeps moving.
Yeah,
that's what it keeps doing to me. The EVH, the snap hook guitar strap lock clasp set.
Yeah, because you're getting it like you need the guitar strap, and then that like those, and then you're set up like your EV.
Well, hold on a second. I was telling Jeff. Because he said he ordered them right after he saw them, at NAMM. So he said they should be coming soon.
Yeah.
But I said, if you go to the website, Jeff, if you go to evhgear.com, those are in the gear section.
Yeah.
Right. And they're not called what they were calling them at NAMM anymore. So, and they don't even have a picture of the packaging.
No.
They just have a picture of the clasps with the hooks, right?
And
so I'm like, I was like, we don't want to take credit for this, but if you watch the videos when Johnny got back from NAMM, when he was showing, telling the name, I said for like 2 or 3 episodes straight, we kept having to look up what they were called every time we talked about them because we could not remember the name. And now that title isn't on the website. They just call it, hold on, let me go look. I can't remember what it's called, and it's shorter now. They are called, or the accessories page. Let's see. I think on page 3.
At Home Depot, like they're the number 6 screw eye bolts is what they're called. You get like 25 for like $5. So that's the dilemma. Like I can go walk down to Home Depot and like for a few dollars, you know, get a couple the hooks, and then as far as the dog clasp go, I can go to like a pet store and for a few dollars get them. So Jeff said, I said to him, well, they're going to be like $40, aren't they, to get the set?
30, I think.
And then yeah, he was saying, well, I'll try to discount it down by like $5 because he said the same thing. Someone said to him, well, I can just go to a hardware store and get the same stuff for like under $10. Why am I going to like order some for 35 or $30, right?
Well, the MSRP is $40, so I'm thinking they're going to be 30.
Yeah.
And they're called the EVH strap clasps with eye hooks. That's the actual name on the website now.
Yeah. And then there's so many people, like even the last year on this show, like it seemed like every other show, people would ask, hey, where can I get those? Where can I get those? Well, they're not sold separately, but now you can get them. And what's cool about it is they're sort of a more official. And I'm interested when I get the first one just to see if everything's, as far as the screw eye bolts, that they're the same size as the ones from Home Depot. They're the number 6 screw eye bolts. They're about the size of a quarter, like the circumference of the circle. It's about the size of a quarter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's not going to like you talking about this right now. You're taking business.
No,
I'm just joking.
I'm not. I'm getting the real McCoy. I'm buying 8 of them. I said, Jeff, I'm sending you $300. I want 8 sets.
I honestly think that the people that are actually interested in putting that type of thing on their guitars,
yep,
they're going to want the official thing. I mean, instead of going to a hardware store and everything, as a Van Halen fan, and the packaging, like Johnny showed the picture before, the packaging alone is cool enough to like, hey, you know, so he's going to show right now.
Right there. Right there. That's what we're talking about. But also, one thing that everybody forgets is those clasps, those, you know, the things you hook up to your strap.
Yeah.
Those ones, it's impossible to find those that exact shape.
Yeah. Yeah, mine isn't like sort of flat. On that one edge. Mine's circular. Yeah.
Yeah, and these are the exact ones that Eddie uses. Those are the ones that come on the guitar that Jay has.
Yeah.
Those are them. Yeah. So
it's the
you can't find them. You can't find them.
No.
So you can finally get them.
Yeah, everyone's really gonna, like I said, the people that actually want to put those on their guitars, they're just gonna get the real McCoys like that, man. And a couple people are asking about the let's see, More Guitars is asking. I saw somebody else as well. Oh, R2, R3, something about them scratching the finish on the guitars. And I haven't had any issues on the 2 guitars that I have. I mean, I'm not throwing my guitars around, but I mean, you hear them hitting.
Yeah.
They don't leave any marks. I mean, eventually I'm sure something's going to happen, but
eventually, like if you gig with that setup and you're running around and you're always, you know, using it, then yeah, it dings up the guitar a bit, not terribly, but you hear it. Like I just heard somebody's just now.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, like right there. Don't you need a special strap that will accept those dog clasps? More guitars. Yes. Yeah, you need the official EVH strap.
Yeah, and they come in leather. There's 2 sizes. You don't want the long one unless you play at your knees or something. There's 2 sizes, and there's leather or there's nylon. I think the leather ones were always there, and then the nylon ones became available after. But like mine are all the leather. Like here's one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and show them how you put that on your strap.
Yeah.
Because when you buy the strap, you have to take the actual ends off.
Yeah, so everybody out there, here's
what was that?
Probably an low E note with metal.
Something.
Yeah.
He
So
just he just took out a lamp.
yeah, here's basically the strap with the hooks on. So it has sort of as part of the strap, this Velcro's off. You can pull it through. There's a leather piece here that pulls it through, and there's the hook. And this is circular. So this is from a hardware store down the road. Like $2, I get one of them. So like $2.50. So for $5, I get two like this. This is circular, but the EVH ones, it's more flat.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
What?
That, like Johnny's saying, it's very difficult to find something like this where it's sort of flat like the EVH ones.
The Eddie ones you can't find.
Yeah, I'd say to
I
anyone.
thought they had them at Tractor Supply. That's what Dave was saying.
Yeah, no. I'm
Where's that?
I'm in Canada, right?
I've never heard of that place. But yeah, that particular shape, not just the shape, but the color as well.
Yeah, it's more bronze.
Yeah, you can't find them.
Yeah, like mine's more silver, this color. Yeah.
I mean, we can't tell you how many people we've had in the comment section of these videos asking us where they can find the same ones that Eddie uses.
Yeah, it's once a week. Someone asked.
Oh, yeah, it's all the time.
Yeah.
So
now you can get
them. I mean, you can obviously hear, you know, I mean, that's just, it's all over the place, you know?
And when you're plugged in, you hear it too.
Which is actually kind of cool. He should do a package deal where if you buy a strap with the set, you save a couple bucks.
Yep.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Let me see. Somebody asked me something about where was it? So many comments, you guys.
How many people watching?
Very cool. We got 44.
Right on. Let's get to 51.
Frank Corcoran, or yes. Johnny, did you know inside the Friedman pedal there's an adjustment for the gain? Yes. Yeah.
Inside of it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can inside the pedal itself. It's called like a is it a trim pot? Is that what those are called? You adjust it, and Nesdal told me where to put it. If I want it, like, you know, for the brown sound or whatever, he's like, you want it, you know, so it's such and such a clock, you know, whatever it is, and that's where I set it. So. But yeah, if any of you guys are on the fence,
you have to like
about this, you know,
get to it.
No, you just unscrew the back. I don't have a screw.
Still though,
man. So Johnny, comparing that pedal to the 5150 overdrive pedal, I mean, you noticed a difference, right? The Friedman was maybe more accurate to Eddie's sound, or you could find it easier, or.
Well, it depends on which era you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is more like early, like first album.
Right.
Kind of tone is this. The 5150 overdrive is today's tone.
Okay.
Is today's amp. It's the blue channel on the 5153.
Right.
That's what the 5150 pedal is.
So I guess for me, as far as Eddie's sound goes, like when you say the brown sound, to me, I think of Mean Streets, like the main riff. That's when that sound, that's what that sound means to me, is when I hear like something on Fair Warning, where that sort of comes into, like, for me, it's always Mean Street, like when I think of the brown sound. So I guess you're talking earlier than that, and then later than that is the 5150 overdrive. Yeah.
The 5150 overdrive, well, is basically, it's today, it's, you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. A different kind of truth tone.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what that is. I mean, that's and Caleb sent me something. That's the 5150. Yeah, it's more saturated. That's what Michael Smith says. Thank you again, Michael, for the pedal. He gave me one. It's right here. And there it is.
So
What are
Johnny,
the price tags on those two pedals?
Huh?
oh,
The price tag?
I know the 5150 overdrive. You're looking at like at least $250, I'd say, depending on where you get it.
Is it?
I didn't think
I
it was
would
that
say
much.
so.
I don't think it's that much. I think it's 200.
Okay.
I think 199. Caleb says Michael
Oh, there
Smith
you
says 200. Yeah,
Yeah, you can find it.
So what about the
the
Friedman,
Friedman. How much is the Friedman?
the Marty Friedman?
I'm sorry, I don't know because people gave me both of these. I'm not
They're
sure.
free for you.
I'll be back.
Same price. Same price.
Both are 199. Caleb says.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, great pedal, but this is like today's. This is the blue channel of the 5153 amp. That's what this is. Okay. So this is today's Eddie sound. This is like an earlier, like Caleb said, like a 70s Marshall type of tone. That's what you get out of this. Both great. You know, get them both. But man, yeah, you know how for my these rehearsals that I do, I use a rolling cube. You know, I use like a teeny tiny little amp. You know, because we rehearse in like a living room, so it's no big deal, right? Even through the rolling cube, this thing sounded incredible. You know, well, actually, both of them. I had both of them with me, but that's a great amp. Actually, somebody left a comment on I have a video I did probably a year, 2 years ago. I think a couple years ago, playing through the Roland Microcube or whatever you call it, and so I just happened to I reposted the video today. Great little amp. I'm trying to say like way too many things at once. I'm getting messages. Jim Nicholas. Johnny, did you feel the need to adjust the internal pot of the BEOD? I didn't feel the need as it had enough gain. I did adjust it just because Nesdal told me to.
Because he told me to.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, Johnny, on that, you want to set it to this. And so that's what I did. So I just went ahead and did it. And then Caleb sent me something, although it's probably private.
Well, Bozique says that it's a legit pedal. I have the 5150, but go for the Dirty Shirley and skip the BEOD. He says playing the Dirty Shirley with a semi-dirty amp gives you more like a Brown sound, or gives you a more amp-like Brown sound. It's pretty cool. What's going on in Canada, eh?
Dirty Shirley sounds more. I'm gonna have to try those other Friedman pedals. Those amps are amazing, man. You ever played through a Friedman?
I have not. I'm gonna actually search for a profile for my Kemper of a Friedman. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Guitar Center. Guitar Center. Do you have Guitar Center out there?
It's like 4 hours away, dude.
Oh.
So I'm not going. No. And I think I told you before the shoe fly don't bother me.
Did you see that?
No, I see you looking.
Some like huge moth just I don't know where'd it go. That thing's huge. But anyway, yeah, Guitar Center. They carry the Friedman stuff, and I've done a lot of videos just playing through the Friedmans. You know, like few years ago or whatever. They're great amps. They're great, and they're not that distorted. You know, so you really have to like dig in to them and play them, and they're cool. They're very cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
The Dirty Shirley cheaper? I don't know. I think I just saw on Sweetwater that I just checked real quick. I think they were all about the same price, right? All the Friedman pedals I thought were the same price, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Johnny, I noticed you had the 5150 overdrive on your pedal board. I think you were thinking about using it, and then when you actually did your rehearsal, you were using the Friedman instead. Is that right?
What?
Because I
Sorry,
remember when
I was trying to ask Siri something, and Siri, didn't understand.
no,
So
when I
what?
first when you sent out a photo, I think on Facebook of your pedal setup, what it was going to be for your rehearsal, and the 5150 overdrive was on it, like because you were trying it out. And then when you were at your rehearsal, I think when you showed your pedal board, the 5150 overdrive wasn't there, and I think the Friedman took the place of that. Is that right?
I do not remember.
Okay.
I can look. Let me look at my
I did not
Instagram.
inhale.
I didn't. I've never inhaled. Okay, I'm on my Instagram. No, on my Instagram at rehearsal, I'm using the 5150.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. And then I was at a studio the next day,
Yeah.
and I had a Friedman and the 5150 side by side, and I
Oh.
was plugged into the Friedman that day.
Oh, okay.
So I used the 5150 the night before, and then the Friedman the next day. Here's there you go. This is what we're looking at right here. My Instagram right there. Yeah, so here I was using the EVH.
Right.
You see it right there. It's blurry. And then the next day I was using the Friedman.
Right.
Right there. There's the
Right.
Friedman plugged in.
Yeah. So, Johnny, to put you on the spot, because that's what I do to everyone. If you were to pick between the two, and you could only have one, which one would you want?
Well, thank you, Caleb. Jay has the same shoes.
That's right.
Well,
or is it for a different purpose each pedal?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're different. They're not the same pedal. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. They're not the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is what kind of made me ask about it, because when I saw that comparison video, I was thinking, without no Friedman pedal, that, oh, they must be kind of in the same ballpark, but you're saying they're not. So that's why I don't get the comparison video.
I would say if you already play through a 5153, if that's your amp, and if you don't want to, let's say if you show up to a gig and you can't take your amp, get the 5150 overdrive, plug that into whatever you have to use, and you'll get a very similar sound to what you're used to.
Right.
So go that route. And the 5150 pedal, it gets more distorted than the Friedman.
Oh, really?
So there's more gain in it. Yeah.
Right. So would you say, Johnny, one would maybe be good for like playing riffs, and maybe one is good to click on for solos? Is that how you think about them, or is it just two different sounds?
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah. But yeah, they're different. They're different.
There you go. Caleb says, he says old Marshall versus new EVH style amp.
That's exactly what they are.
Huh.
John Parsons wants to know if the 5150 can do like the Little Dreamer sound at a lower, like what if you drop the gain on the 5150 pedal?
You can.
I know you can. No, it's stuck at 10 or 11. This goes to 11.
Oh, I think he has to go out again. Oh man.
Well, Bozique says Phil McKnight compares the 5150 and the BEOD in a video. Another video, he compares the BEOD and the Dirty Shirley. And Bozique also says the Dirty Shirley blows the BEOD away.
Really?
And what? Just like how real it sounds, or just are they kind of in the same ballpark, but it just sounds better? I mean, I got to try these things out. I mean, I haven't, I've been using this kind of a little bit here and there. I think I showed this, the max on, max off. The OD 820.
Cool.
Which is kind of like a whatchamacallit, tube screamer, basically.
So Jay, if you were to go and try a bunch of pedals at a guitar shop, which guitar would you take with you to go like into an amp room to try out different stuff? Which guitar behind you would you take? The black one?
I'm always going, yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Or either that one or the Black and Green Universe. But I've been playing Wolfgangs now for a couple months without really touching my 7-strings. So I'd probably take a Wolfgang then.
Right. I'm always vouching for the Mexican guitar because that's my favorite guitar that you have.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. This thing's super bright too, man. Super loud. You know,
I just love it.
in.
I just love it because of the mixture of the neck and the body that like no one else could really have one unless they did what you did.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't buy it off a rack in a store.
And I think I do want to put a zebra pickup in the neck. I think that would be neat.
Right.
You know? And also, I saw somebody that had a stealth special with, and they put black pickups in it.
Oh, really?
And I forget. I saw it today again, and I should have taken a screenshot. It looks awesome with all blacked out, man. And they put a red kill switch, you know, like the USA one.
Oh, wow.
But man, it looked really, really cool with the all black. You know, even the hardware. You know, because it's the Mexican. You know, the stealth special.
Right.
So it has the black hardware along. It looked badass.
Surprised that he didn't have a black kill switch.
No, yeah, it had the red one, but it looked cool. I have to go back and look. I wonder if it had a black D-tuna on it as well. R2R3 locking nut says his Maxon OD808 is always in front of his 5152. That's right, man. Yeah, it kind of just tightens up the low end a little bit. Those pedals helps it out.
Mm-hmm. Is that like the tube screamer?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the
basically
one?
It's yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So there. Why?
This is one of those.
Why did YouTube hide that comment from Bazik? What word in there did they not like? You can see that, Jay.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Uh-oh. Echo.
On my end.
Yeah. Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other day on YouTube of Kirk Hammett, and he has a pedal out, and he said that it was based off the tube screamer that he always used to play, and that's the new.
He used to play the original Ibanez tube screamer that they
Yeah, so that's what he based his pedal off. Have you ever tried his?
I did see something like that not too long ago. Yeah. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, because like I said, I remember trying to think when this was. This was probably around the time of like the Black album when they were going back and talking about, you know, what gear they used and stuff. And he said basically he's always used like an original Ibanez tube screamer.
Huh.
More guitars. Oh yeah. Do you want to read Bozik's comment? The one that for some reason got removed.
Where is it? Bozik says if you go zebra. Oh, he's talking to you.
Oh, go black and white DiMarzios. Oh yeah, because it'll be black and cream, but still, I mean, I don't know. It'll still look cool. I don't want to put DiMarzios in a Wolfgang. I'll just rip the cap off and put the.
Yeah, that guitar would look great with the zebra, man.
Yeah, like you said, in the neck, it would look
Like
neat.
a zebra in the neck. Actually, I'm thinking about doing the same thing. Actually, with the Wolfgang that I have, the one. Well, I've got a body. I've got a body. I don't have the neck for it, but I'm thinking with that one, a zebra in the neck and like a black or maybe a cream in the bridge because I have a cream Wolfgang pickup as well. You know, the one that came out of the Star, the Stripe series.
More Guitars asks, have any of you swapped out the original licensed EVH Floyd with an original or, God, oh, is it worth the money, better tone or performance? I swapped out this one. Well, Dave Nesdahl did it for me. I didn't do it. But I had him put an original Floyd in this. And it does, I mean, is it night and day? No, not even close to night and day. But when you compare the two, you could tell that this is a real Floyd it just feels more solid and just better, but it's not huge.
Is the block the same size when you replace those out? Is the block in the back the same size? Is my question.
The block.
Well, I don't know because I have a 42 in here now. I don't know.
Yeah, there's your difference right there. That's a huge difference.
Well, but that bridge didn't come with that.
No.
That was added later.
He's saying that he swapped it out from the Floyd that was on there before. Is that right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
but it was customized.
The Floyd.
Nesdahl customized that Floyd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're asking about.
But also, I have this.
You're asking about the original block, like where am I? I'm not even here. You're asking about like the 37 or whatever that comes off like an actual Floyd,
right?
Like one of the I have one because I replaced mine with a a fatter one.
Yeah, that's what this is my Musicraft 5150 here. That's the size I go for, is the 37 millimeter block in this one. Yeah. Right here. Yeah.
Well, the EVH Floyds, the specials and the USA ones are Korean, correct?
The ones that on the EVH guitars, yeah.
Yeah, and they're the FRT 1000s or whatever.
Yeah.
But the standards aren't the same.
Yeah, it's a different metal than what we call the real ones from Germany. It's just a different metal.
Yeah, these are German. The real Floyds are German.
Yeah.
Yep. David Allen Wright says he's got like 10 or so EVH tremolos. They need to be case hardened is the issue in the heat treatment process.
There you go.
Here's the EVH Floyd that comes on a standard. Looks like this.
All right.
Like that, and it's called a special. Yeah.
What size block is on that one, Johnny? Right, is it thin or fat or what is it?
It's a 37.
Oh, it is.
Looks like this.
Talk, Johnny.
Huh?
Can you talk?
Yeah. A B C D E F G.
Yeah.
Hey, Amari, you're still watching? Yeah.
Well, look, I have a special. I put my titanium blocks in this one just so I wouldn't lose them. But yeah, it has a real Floyd 37 block. It's probably the same block that one is, right?
Yeah.
No, mine just says 37. That's all it says.
Oh, yours just says 30. It doesn't say Floyd Rose on it?
No.
Oh, wow. Huh. But I did know, actually, Dave noticed the slots for the titanium for the regular blocks.
Yep.
On the EVH Floyd, they're slightly more narrow than on a real Floyd, which is why on my USA one, the D string, he couldn't get the titanium block in there because the titanium blocks are slightly wider than the original blocks that come with it, which I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So he couldn't fit it in there, which is sometimes a good problem to have, but not in this case.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Are you guys? I know you guys don't want to leave.
No.
If you do, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, I gotta put Ellie to sleep soon anyway. I mean, if you guys want to get crazy later.
Yeah. Part of my whole mission today is I want to know about Jay's alien talk. You had an alien discussion that you wanted to do about aliens.
You're gonna have to change your shirt.
Yeah.
You've got that one shirt with that one guy on it.
If we go live again, I'll make sure I put my the pants back on. Oh man.
You should go to 7-Eleven like that.
I'm not going anywhere like that. I don't even want to go downstairs like that.
Out here, nobody would care, but it's snowing there though, isn't it? Isn't it kind of cold there?
It is where I am. It was 2 days ago, but it's melting away now. It snowed today, but it didn't stick. But on Wednesday, yeah, it was full on snow everywhere, and I was shoveling. Yeah.
You texted me some pictures of the snow. I saw that. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, Johnny, how many eggs did you have this morning at the chicken coop?
For breakfast?
No. Out of the chicken coop.
Evo's chicken coop?
How many? 5.
Oh, same as yesterday. Wow.
How many? 5.
Yeah. It makes a good omelet. If you have 5 eggs, that's a great omelet. Yeah.
Oh, real quick. Remember when you were talking about you were talking to Jeff from EVH store,
yeah,
or the Van Halen store?
Oh yeah.
I told him, I said, I got some ideas of things that Eddie should sell, and he's like, oh, if you have any ideas, email them to me. And I'm thinking,
yep.
Wait a minute. But I told him, I was like, man, you should have like individual numbers. Like if you want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, have letters. If somebody wants to make a custom build guitar and call it like you with the SA or something, like you can make a killing even if you charge like $2,
yeah,
or $3 a letter or a number. I'm sure people would get crazy over it.
Yeah, and I mentioned to him what you had said. Like they should have had the 5150, like with the sort of like the prisms, like the guitars have. But he said, yeah, he said,
go ahead.
No, he just said it's sort of out of my hands. Like I sent, the idea, and the guy made the shirts, and I went with it. So yeah,
yeah, because I mean, everybody kind of knows what the real 5150. Prisms and everything look like, because I told him the same thing. I was like, I wish at least it's on a black shirt, but they still should have been outlined in black. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it just doesn't look how it should.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, most people aren't that nerdy, and yeah, most people are not going to care. They won't even notice, but. That's
this
cool.
Looks more like a large than the large does. Oh yeah, this is awesome.
Look at the back of that. Wow.
Except Jay wants the black pickup only. He doesn't like the zebra.
Yeah, that's not the 5150 I remember.
Yeah,
I like the zebra. Actually, I like the zebra better myself.
Huh.
Trying to forget
Still
about
the coolest guitar ever made, man.
Huh?
It's still the coolest guitar ever made.
Definitely.
I don't even have a guitar with a zebra pickup, actually.
Man.
No, I don't, because the Circles had the white one. Like they were both white.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys good? At least for now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, because this guy has we got to go walking around and have some dinner. But yeah, if you guys maybe a little later, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I'm in.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and if you want to get the alerts, subscribe to the channel, click that bell, and as soon as we go live or as soon as there's new content, you'll know immediately. And you'll be able to jump right in there and leave a comment that says first. if that's what you like to do. I've done that. All right. See you guys. Jay Hannon, great to see you, man. Awesome hat, awesome pants, awesome everything, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, the pants were the hit of the whole party, man. Kidding me?
Yes, Showman. Yeah. Leave a thumbs up on your way out. Steve Anderson.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me here. Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome stuff too, man. Your what is it called? Your barrel jack and your
the cannon jack and crown head tuners. And I hope everybody in the chat appreciates Johnny's EVH sign behind him on the wall.
Oh, yes.
It needs to be there.
Thank you again, man. Thank you. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Caleb.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get. Never mind.
I was feeling bad for them. Like that next day.
You were feeling bad for the pants?
No. I hope they were okay, man. Like, yeah, they were getting crazy. Yes. All right. We'll see you guys. See, maybe later. Click that bell. Click it. All right. Steve, Jay, great to see you guys. And
poof.
See you guys later.
50 Fun 50 Friday. Have a good one.
JohnnyBeane.com. Follow me on Instagram. Links are down below. Bye.
Adios.